Hey everyone, it's John here, and today I'm joined by my co-host Chopper. And today I'm going to be talking about why you should stop putting off your goals or maybe some interests, and you should start doing them right now with no excuses. Now, this is just my opinion, but I feel like we people, or just like humans in general, say like, oh, I'm gonna start doing this or start doing that or do like X, Y, and Z. Like, I'm going to start going to the gym, or I'm gonna start doing this diet, or I'm gonna start a new hobby, or I'm gonna learn a new language, or just something they have interest in doing that they want to do for a very long period of time. And just like, I'm gonna do that on Monday, or I'm gonna do that next week or next month or within the new year. And it's kind of ironic because I'm posting this, I think, on December 1st. But besides that, you should not put off your goals or interests if you want to get better at them. And the reason why is because you could be making so much progress if you just start like right now. Don't wait till later to do it, because later will come and you probably won't do it because you either forget about it or you just won't end up doing it later. You should do it now. And yes, people are busy life when it comes to work, family, school, all those things, but you have more time than you think. If you just prioritize what you want to do, you'll make time for it. Let's use the example of New Year's, because I feel like that's the time when people make like new goals or maybe previous goals that they failed, and they try to be like, oh, I'm gonna be this year, I'm gonna do this year. It's just like, in my personal opinion, I hate New Year's resolutions, just because like, why are you gonna wait an amount of time for the new year to start fresh? You can just be like, you know what, no more excuses, normal bullshit. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna do something different in my life because it's what I want to do. It's something I want to like learn or just like go for. A big reason that I think like people, and myself included, say like, oh, I want to do this, like it's like a passion of mine, or it's like a dream of mine, or it's an aspiration to do this, but they don't put any action into doing it, is because in our minds it's gonna be a lot of work, a lot of time, and it's going to be something you have to like nurture or take care of, like a garden, for example. To use this analogy in life, is that everyone has their gardens to maintain, because it's kind of is like, life is kind of like a garden if you think about it in a certain way. Like, you have to put time and work and investment into your job, your hobbies, your family, and just like life, like around you. Like, I go to the gym a lot. That could be like a garden, because I have to make sure that I'm eating well, counting my macros, and lifting like certain things to hit certain muscles, like bench press for chest, squats for legs, and all the other stuff. So like, that's a garden that I have to maintain. And so maintaining like the like another garden, like YouTube or Instagram or like TikTok and stuff like that, I have to make sure I'm recording, I have to make sure I'm editing properly, making sure I'm keeping up on trends, and that's something I have to maintain as well. And like, oh, like I want to play a new game that came out, and it's like, I have to like make sure I buy the game, invest time into that game, and hopefully I enjoy that game. Some of my personal aspirations that I have just been putting off, or maybe I just haven't really been thinking about doing it, because I just, like I've said in this video, put it off, or say I'll do it later, and I just forget about it, is I really wanted to learn like a new language like Spanish, and I really wanted to read more. Now, during my 75 hard challenge, I was reading like every day, but since then I haven't been really reading a lot. And it's something like, it's a personal problem for myself that I need to overcome. I need to dedicate myself to do something new, which I know will take a lot of time, a lot of effort, but I know it will pay off. I just have to take the first steps in doing it. And like this month of December, I'm going to try and do that, whether it be using apps, getting a tutor, or just like doing something to further myself with my own like aspirations. Do I have the time to dedicate myself to a language like in my day-to-day? Yeah, I do. I just have to make the time for it, as I'm sure you all have the time to do something that you want to do or that you aspire to do, but there's the excuse of there's only so many hours in the day, or I don't have time for it, or I'll do it later, like I've been saying. And I feel like people don't believe a month is a long time when you can just implement baby steps into your routine now, and you can make really small changes, or little steps towards your goal, and you'll be like, wow, I'm making progress. It might be small, but it's still progress. It's not like you're saying you're gonna do it and you're at 0. You're still making some progress. No matter how small progress is, it's still progress towards something that you personally want. I'll give another example. This whole YouTube and social media thing, or trying to be a content creator or influencer kind of thing, I wasn't gonna start this until way later in my life, because after college I was I kind of want to give this a try again, because I previously have tried and scrapped an old channel of mine years and years and years ago, and I was just you know what, I'll try later this year, maybe in a few years. And I was thinking to myself, why am I gonna do it later when I could maybe invest some time into this and see if it pays off? And personally, I think it's paying off little by little by little. My views are going up little by little. I'm gaining more followers little by little on some platforms, and it's just it's something I have to keep in mind and put more time into. But it's just another garden that I have to properly maintain. But just that's another garden I have to attend to. So I might have a lot of gardens, but they're all things I like to do and love to do. You just need to maintain them and put time into them, and you have the time to do that. It's just you're using excuses of saying you don't have enough time. And granted, maybe if you have 20 or 30 different gardens, that may be the case. But in all honesty, you probably do have the time to maintain or invest in something new or what you want to do, but you're just not ready to take that first step and to do it, because it's going to be work, it's going to take time, and you're going to have to maintain this new aspect of your life. But as long as you're making little progress every single day, or maybe even every other day, or maybe even a little each week, and not waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and putting it off and not making zero progress, you'll at least make some. Just a little, it'll be a little bit, but it'll be something rather than nothing. I hope this video has inspired you to go out and get out of your comfort zone, or maybe just take the first step into doing something that you've been meaning to do for a very long time. And I hope I'll see you guys in the next video. Say bye, Chopper.